Ruminating about a minimum contract length for hosts of Tanis Studio hosted shows. I am Tanis of Tanis Studio, should it come to be. And today is Friday, 31 October 2025, and here I, Tanis Shearhurst of Seattle, ruminate about a minimum contract length for hosts of Tanis Studio in-home formal studio I design / make for myself hosted shows. I've chosen red because the leaves are changing color and we kind of have red, orange, and yellow. And so before all the red leaves fall, I was like, I'll match the autumn season. All right. And so this is for confusion reduction in relation to my blood pressure. Yes, I do like to have confusion reduced. And so I was like, what would be, so I've actually named two people I'd be interested in. I have a Tanis Studio and home studio that I make / design / build for myself. And I host stuff. I have space for up to 2 more shows. The people I named I want are Kevin Hart and my Jimmy Fallon, and the studios would be in with the house with my Jimmy Fallon and the house with my Jared Leto. Why? So Kevin Hart and my Jimmy Fallon, why should they say yes to a hosted show with me even though I currently have no studio and no money? This factors in the contract length. It's like, someday you might get some spectacular medical coverage from working for me. And so a contract would be I'm the employer. And so it's like, these are like, some people would forever be in fear because at some point I had no studio and I had no money. It's like, but I have good heart health. And so medical coverage might be spectacular. Yes, and then I was like, so that's a perk. What's a potential detriment? Maybe my sexual orientation. So anything outstanding to note about my sexual orientation? Asexual. Tanis Studio is a dry studio. Sex equals commitment issues. Yes, I am an asexual. So that's just like, that does not belong in Tanis Studio. Okay, and so then what am I all getting to? So for some, this is, and like for me, I consider it a draw. It keeps us tuned into the length of the contract, especially if they, we're looking at renewing the contract. It's not too frequent that becomes tiring. However, it's not so long that a person kind of falls apathetic or feels like they're kind of broken because it's too long of a contract. So for me, that kind of fit would be a 10.00 year minimum contract. So there we go. That's ruminating about a minimum contract length for hosts of Tanis Studio hosted shows.